What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another build video. A special shout out to my members as well, guys. We're going to break into this build. It's a really fun, powerful build for Battlegrounds in particular. Rocking some super high damage, guys. The Troll Beam is back, subclass, and even stronger than ever, guys. So we're going to get straight into it with the breakdown, the sets, everything, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Just bear in mind this is full glass cannon, but full of fun as well, guys. So we'll get into everything. So first things first, stats: 40 into magicka, 24 into health. That is what we're running for the stats. We're also running the apprentice mundus, just for some extra spell damage, just to push it as high as possible. We're going to get some really crazy stats on this, guys. 110% critical damage on this. We're running the Jewels of Misrule for recoveries, or you can run the Smoke Bear Haunch. It's slightly better. You can definitely just run this one. I'm a dark elf on this, so you get the stamina and magicka and the weapon and spell damage. Also the flame resistance, which is really nice. So now we're going to break into what sets we're running on this, guys. So remember, this is just pushing for maximum damage. So we've got the Witch Knight's Lightning Staff, wet sharpened with a weapon and spell damage enchantment, just to push the damage even further. We're only running 4 pieces of this, guys, to give us 3 lines of weapon and spell damage. That's a really great set. We don't need the 5 pieces, just 4 pieces is plenty. And the lightning staff buffs direct damage. Next we're running, of course, the Balorg, which is just going to give you a ton of penetration and weapon and spell damage. You're running it medium, divines for tri-stat enchant. So this is going to be best in slot, just to push the damage as high as possible, guys. Going to break through everyone's defenses with this. Next set we're running, of course, which is perfect for the beam, is the Deadly. So that increases your damage over time, and channeled attacks do. So it's going to be really powerful. It's all going to be medium, guys. Divines do have 1 piece light. Ideally, tri-stat on all the armor if you can, would make it a little bit better. I just had random enchants on. I would probably recommend tri-stat and everything, and just go divines on everything. But you can go impenetrable if you want a bit more resistance. Just infused on all the jewelry, weapon and spell damage, with the Oaken Soul Ring, which brings it all together, gives you a ton of buffs, makes it nice and easy to play. So now we're going to get into the skills, guys. Running the Herald of the Tomb, Adric Spear, and the Animal Companions. But this is going to make it super strong with this combo. Just going into full damage. We'll break down all the skills. Deep Fissure for your minor and major breach. So the penetration on this build is going to be absolutely insane, guys. You're going to break through everyone's defenses with this on. You're going to drop that first. Next skill we're running is the Flail. This generates the Crux as well, so when you hit 3 of these, then hit the beam. It also heals you as well. But this is our only heal and the Vigor. Of course, when you hit the beam, you do get a damage shield, so you do have a bit of survivability. It's surprising how much you can actually survive on this. Really great for BGs, so more group play, not really solo. You can do a hell of a lot of damage, and of course the Javelin's got to be slotted for the Adric Spear passives to be granted, and that's also if anyone gets near you, you can hit them with that. Of course the Vigor's just to heal over time, and the Minor Resolve. And the Dawnbreaker, you can activate this. It's super close range, it's going to boost your weapon and spell damage, it hits super hard, and trigger that Balorg. Have all your passives in the 3 class lines, all your passives in Destruction Staff, all your passives in light and medium, all your passives in Vampire as well, or just the Undeath, just to give you a little bit more survivability. Fighters Guild passives are needed. Of course, the Undaunted line will give you extra stats as well, which is always nice. the assault and support line if you can. Again, you can run at any damage race to be honest, but I just prefer Dark Elf as it just gives you extra magic and stamina. You can really go any race with this, as long as it's a damage race. I just prefer Dark Elf overall. You can go Khajiit, High Elf, Orc, medicinal use in the alchemy line. So now we're getting to the champion points, guys, just in case you do need them. Like I said, I primarily have done this for BGs, but just in case you want to use open world, you want the Steed's Blessing for the movement speed, Rationer and liquid efficiency, the blue CP, Fighting Finesse, Master at Arms, and also the Biting Aura. And I've put Resilience as well, as we're not running any Impen, but if you're running Impen, you might not need to put this on. You could probably go more damage. I had Divines on all the body. Red is Boundless Vitality, Fortified, Rejuvenation, and Pain's Refuge. Yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown of how it all is put together, guys. Now I'll show you just how to play it. Again, it's very simple, very easy. Like I said, you are going to be squishy. It is a bit of a glass cannon because we're just forcing everything into damage. But with the beam shield, you can survive quite a bit, and you do have 2 heals on the bar, so it's surprising how much you can actually take. But like I said, you're not going to be able to take huge amounts. The recoveries are pretty nice as well, so you can spam quite a lot of the flails and the beaming. I said in group play, as long as you're not taking the damage, you can really hit some really nasty beams and do some serious damage against the opponents. We have nearly 9k weapon and spell damage. The penetration is going to be super high. You've got 110% critical damage bonus as well. You just really want to buff up with your 2 heals, the Vigor, drop the Fisher into Flail with Beam, and then obviously if they're still alive, then you can get them with the ultimate. And if they get really close to you, you can just throw the Spear, get some distance. I think I was trying to get the Crux here to generate and show you. It is 110%, guys. As you can see, the numbers are pretty strong. So just throwing that spear if they get really close or you get pressured. Excellent stun, as you've got to have that slotted anyway for the extra critical damage. Passives from the Adric Spear line. But yeah, this is really just an improvement upon the first Troll Beam build that I did. That wasn't subclass, this is subclassed, even stronger and more powerful. And it really does a huge amount of damage. Obnoxious beams, guys. I say particularly in BGs and group play, they really wreck a lot of players very quickly. It's hard to get away from the beam as well sometimes. Just want to make sure you don't get interrupted or anything. That if anyone gets near you trying to bash you or interrupt you, just hit them with a spear. You should be good to go. You go 60% there plus the base, which is 50, so 110% critical damage. So with everything fully procced, it will be nearly 9k weapon and spell damage, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for the clips, guys. I've got quite a few clips in the BGs, a bit in action, a lot of fun to play. Trolling everyone with the beams, high damage. Just remember it's the Fisher, 3 flails, and then the 3 Crux are ready, hit him with the beam for maximum damage, and then drop the ult if needed. We're doing a hell of a lot of damage, guys. That's a hell of a lot of fun to play. Simple to pick up, nice and easy. But yeah, that's the end of it, guys, and I'll leave you with the clips. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and any comments drop in the comment section below and I'll get back to you how we can improve upon this even more, as we probably can. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.